I'm still buzzing after that lightning stakes last week. What a race it was, and what a race this is going to be, the Ned's Blue Diamond Stakes.
Yeah, it's the first of the Group 1s for the babies, and we should get perfect conditions at Caulfield on Saturday.
The 1,200 metre start, it's in a chute. Here's Bossy.
Here we are at the 1,200 metre start, and as you can see, it's a chute, and we've got about 600 metres before we get to that first turn. Now, barriers aren't of a real importance from this start unless you get a northerly breeze, which blows directly into your face, and if that happens, you must get cover.
So what he's referring to is that northerly blowing right into their face, but it's not a factor.
The good news is the Bomb are predicting southeasterly all day. Let's see if they get that right. There's some jockeys that are going to have to get it right from the barrier draw.
Speed right across the board here. Waltz On By draws one. It'll be kicking up. English Riviera's led in both runs. Miss Rosiano only knows one way, and Similion from the out wide has got a lot of speed as well.
Absolutely, and there's speed makes it very hard to predict this settle grid.
I'm going to jump on the leaders. You can have the back markers here. So here is Waltz On By. Then you got English Riviera, who, as I said, has led in both runs. Miss Rosiano will be pushing forward. I'm interested in whether English Riviera's happy just to try and get an easier trip this time. Maybe Miss Rosiano gets the front.
And that speed might just set things up for the two favourites back in the field here. Revolutionary Miss will settle back as well. Be very interesting to see whether Lofty Strike just gets that little edge on Jacquinot. Crazy speed up front. These two are going to be zooming home into the race, and Revolutionary Miss looking for that run. If the speed is just average, maybe those red Rosemont runners in the middle, we've got Hafey, we've got Count the Headlights, we've got Rampant Lion bearing the colours. Maybe they can sneak through and make this race theirs.
Well, let's have a look at the betting market. It is a wide open Ned's Blue Diamond this time, and there's been a couple of interesting early movers. Let's have a look at them. Jacquinot is your easing favourite, but Revolutionary Miss, $7.50 into $6. 7-Ac's been $8.50 into $7. And you can make a case for so many of them, down to even $21, $20 for Waltz On By.
There's no doubt about that. The market is so deep. So to our tips, and I'm going with Rampant Lion. It was a tough choice. It's like choosing between your children, but I went with the one. We named this horse after our logo, so how could I go past Rampant Lion?
Confidence levels?
No, I'm only mid-range, each-way bet. Such an even race.
I'm going to go for a bit of value as well. Miss Rosiano, I think she'll take luck out of the equation, lead or outside leader. I got down to Moe to check her out. She's come through those runs in great style. Again, only a 3 out of 5
Fair
for
enough.
me. Who do you think is the one to beat in this Ned's Blue Diamond Stakes? Leave it in the comments below. Now on to the Futurity Stakes at the 1,400 metres. Group 1, small field, fascinating race.
Yeah, there's some lovely horses in this, and they should get the perfect racing surface.
1,400 metres. Bossy's told us it's a tricky start, but the small field negates that.
They should be able to get where they want to get from the barrier draw, but at the same time, we did see that in the Ore with Lightsaber, who blew the start. Sierra Sue, it'll drop back. Tarath, it gets an opportunity to roll forward, and Tafana, I think she's drawn perfectly.
And then you got I'm Thunderstruck out wide, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to drop back anyway.
Exactly right, and that's where we've got I'm Thunderstruck in the settle grid. I think the action will be up front. Streets of Avalon. I reckon this horse holds the key to the speed in the race. 1,200 against Marabi first up was okay. Think it slides forward and just doesn't give Tafane that easy sort of lead. Sits outside leader, and Tarath gets the gun run, perhaps back on the fence.
Could bring the back markers into it, couldn't it, in Mo'unga, and also I'm Thunderstruck there. So the betting's been really interesting in this race because they've come strongly for Tafane at the top. Open 280, now into 260. Yeah. I'm Thunderstruck a little bit easy, and Mo'unga holding its price there, but Tafane definitely the mover.
Yeah, Tarath, just solid in the betting there too. I don't mind it for Matty Raymond. Left it out of my tips though. I just thought Mo'unga first up in the spring.
Big call.
Well, 1,400 won the Winks first up. Annabelle Neesham, she is flying and got her team flying, so I'm sticking with the strength, and I'm reasonably confident. I reckon Mo'unga's a good horse and will prove it on Saturday.
I think I'm Thunderstruck is going to make a statement here and head towards the All-Star Mile in winning form. I'm with him. We knew he was a little bit underdone. We were told that first up. He'll be a lot sharper this time. I think he can finish over the top of them. A 4 out of 5 for me. Do you think we'll see the All-Star Mile winner come out of this Futurity? Leave it in the comments below.